This story is a shameful one, but I've got to share it with you guys. 30-something years ago, there was a girl living in Vienna I admired so much. I admired that girl so much. Don't forget that 1 year ago, I was much more younger. And that girl was beautiful. It's a beauty to behold. Very beautiful girl. I tried to make the girl love me. I tried to win the girl over. The girl kept snubbing me. For several months, I continued to make advances on the girl, like try to, get her to like me, like my ways and things like that. But the girl kept snubbing me. You know me, I don't give up easily. I continued to, woo the girl, like try to, win her over. After many trials, after trying so many times, this girl agreed to, she agreed for us to meet. You understand me? So now this girl, she agreed for us to meet, So now she invited me to her place, for me to come know where she lived then. So on that day, don't forget, I was a very young man then. As a young man, I did not take care of what I ate then, and I wasn't drinking much. I spent days without drinking enough water and eating the right food like vegetables and fruits and things like that. I ate mainly like starchy foods like, fufu and things like that, and rice and the rest of them. So now this girl invited me to her place. On that day, as a young boy, I took my shower, went and bought myself new boxers, new clothes to look impressive. So when I got to the girl's place, she was living in one room, in a we call it gasonia. But that one room has toilet inside, has kitchen inside, has bedroom inside. Okay, so when I got there, she was an African lady. So when I got there, but before I got there, the lady had already prepared egusi soup with pounded yam, and she brought out drinks like wines and then beers and other things. Also soft drinks. You may call it mineral drinks. I like eating food. So look at what happened. As the girl, she was a good cook, So as the girl brought her this egusi soup with pounded yam, swallow, to swallow this African food to swallow, and then, so don't expect me to decline, So because, she added assorted fish, meat, then I was eating meat. So when she brought it, the soup was full, assorted fish, dried fish, and I loved it. So, as a gentleman, I ate the food she brought out, she served. I ate the food and we drank some wine. After eating this food, man, the urge to go to toilet was so intense. You understand me? I had that urge to go shit, to go remove feces from my body. I tried to hold it back, but I couldn't. And that urge, to release wind from my anus was also intense. Man, I did not know how to. I was releasing all those kind soundless wind from my anus, but then I was scared. I was scared for the thing not to smell. But nah, I said, instead of me to disgrace myself in front of this girl I've been trying to win for many months, it's better I go to toilet and go shit. Let me just go and shit inside her toilet. I now asked her, I told her now, baby, I want to use your toilet. She pointed the toilet to me because don't forget it was one room. Then I went to the toilet. If you see the kind of shit I dropped inside that toilet, man, don't forget, I wasn't drinking enough. I wasn't eating enough. Nah, my anus was just blowing trumpet. I felt so ashamed of myself. My anus was just making noise. Ta, 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 ta. I tried to control it. I couldn't control it. I did not even know how to. Now let this story too long. So, but the thing that happened was, if you see the kind of hard faces I dropped, those ones that are so hard, I'm big. Even when I was through, and looked at the faces, the excrements, when I looked at them, at it, I was even shocked to see such excrements come out from my body. I couldn't believe this kind of big mountain of faces came out from my anus. Now, I was just having heartbeats like, what did I do to myself? Why didn't I go to toilet at home? Then I pressed that button to flush the toilet. Water came. Nah, the sheets, the faces refused to flush. Hi! The faces refused to go down. Now, as I flushed, the water rushed out, but could not push the faces, the excrements down. I said, what kind of embarrassment is this? What kind of disgrace is this? I tried the first time, second time, I flushed it more than 4 times because that faces, the sheet was so big and hard that it refused. Now, I do not know if you have experienced such. I tried like 4 times, 5 times. The faces, the sheets did not go down. I said, see problem, see disgrace. The girl began to ask me, man, is everything okay? You say, Rodi, is everything okay with you? I did not even know what to say. She kept asking. I said, everything is. He said, what are you still doing in the toilet? I couldn't come out of the toilet. Because if I come out of the toilet without that excrement, that faces, that shit's going down. Now, how do I explain this thing? Well, let me end this story here. Follow my page to know what's happened next, how the whole thing ended. My name is Rodi. See you in my next video.